Hey guys, how's it going? This is Michael.
This is Kyle.
And this is our trailer reaction review to the Lego Movie, the second part, official teaser trailer. Now this is one of those movies I wasn't very excited about when it first came out, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll go watch it. Yeah. And it blew me out of the water. I really, really liked the first Lego Movie.
I think that you are in a very similar boat to everybody else. I think everybody had the same thing. Like, the Lego Movie, like, what is that even going to be about? Is it just going to be some, 2.5 hour long advertisement for Legos? And surprisingly, it had a lot of heart. And it was really funny. Chris Pratt killed it. Elizabeth Banks killed it. It was just, I think Batman stole the show on that.
Yeah, definitely.
He ended up getting his own movie after that.
Yeah, Batman did. Batman was super cool in it. I thought Chris Pratt, just this.
Will Arnett was Batman, yeah.
Will Arnett was Batman, but I thought Chris Pratt, his character, even though his character was like the normal character the whole time, ended up being like he was kind of special, but not special. He was normal. So, but toward the end, he started being special.
Everybody was the special by the end of that. But no, his sort of cluelessness about the world and like eternal optimism was so funny. That I hope that in this one they kind of keep that because he's now a master builder in this one, right? Like he's like Neo now in the Matrix.
Is it? Oh, so he's already done all this stuff, right? So is it taking place after the first one?
I assume it takes place right after the events of the first one. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be a brand new story. Actually, I have no idea. It could be a brand new story.
My thought, I don't know why, but I thought the Lego Movie 2, I was thinking it was going to be a completely different cast, completely different everything for some reason.
Well, the screen, the thumbnail on it shows what looks like Chris Pratt's character and
Okay.
And Elizabeth. So I'm assuming they're in it. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm excited. Let's get to it. I'm really excited to see what this thing has to offer.
Yeah, me too.
All right, here we go.
A lifetime has passed since the horrific events of Taco Tuesday. Our lives descended into chaos. This new life has toughened and hardened us all.
2 coffees, please. 1 black, 1 with just a touch of cream and 25 sugars.
Well, toughened most of us.
I wake up in the morning, wide awake.
Good morning!
For the day.
Hello, cyborgs!
Say, what a morning!
Good morning, sewer babies!
Emmett, you gotta stop pretending everything is awesome. It isn't.
Yeah, I get it. And that's why I've cultivated a totally hard-edged side that's super tough and look, a shooting star, make a wish!
Oh no. Something new. What is it up to?
I don't know, but that beat is pretty fresh. Uh-oh.
Hello! Run!
It's like it knows our every move.
Weird, right?
Emmett!
What?
Bring me your fiercest leader.
This guy is the special.
This guy was a fierce warrior.
Okay, well, technically, I did the warrior stuff.
So you fought and master built and kicked butt, and then the hapless male was the leader.
He, well?
Lucy!
Emmett.
Hang on to your fronts, Planny. We're going to save Lucy and all of the other people who were captured.
Behold, the sister.
Whoa. No woes. Do not give her the satisfaction of woeing this. Ooh. That's even worse. Stop it!
Wow. Dude, that looked just as good as the first one.
It looked just as funny as the first one too. Which is one of the things I think I was a little nervous about was it going to be as funny as the first one?
I mean, it looked pretty good to me. Like, to me, that just looks like a continuation. It just looks like a sequel. It just literally looked like it looked like a second part. It looks like, right, they picked up right where they left off.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. It starts with, I wonder if there's a time jump. Because, like, it does say, like, it's post-apocalyptic, right, in the very beginning.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, so, like, the last one ended with the sisters, I'm assuming the little sisters, play, like, the Lego pieces come down and attack everything.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's, like, a...
Didn't she have, like, it wasn't Hello Kitty, but, like, the pony thing? Didn't she put in monsters and stuff toward the end, right?
Yeah, it looked like a kid was trying to build, like, with Legos. That's what it looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe that's the post-apocalyptic world that they're in there.
Yeah, that's what I would guess is like maybe it's like a year later or something after they invaded, and now there's just no wasteland. And I like how Emmett says good morning to the cyborgs.
Good morning, cyborgs. Okay, so here's the thing,
sewer
though.
babies.
Okay, think about it. Hello, sewer babies. Here's the thing, though. Okay, you think about it. Lord Business wanted everything to be like picture perfect and everything is awesome, right? But since they destroyed Lord Business because he was obviously the villain, it's all chaos and everything now, which kind of begs the question, would it have been better in Lord Business's world versus, even though there would have been less like kind of like, creativity or whatever, but they're living in an apocalypse now. So I wonder if they bring that up at all. If everyone's like, man, we should have just lived in Lord Business's world, I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of a funny quip.
Is it apocalyptic because because Lord Business is gone now, or is it apocalyptic because the aliens invaded and the little sisters screwing everything up?
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. So it could be that.
See, now the question is, I'm wondering how the movie is going to nerf Emmett. Because at the end of the movie, he became a master builder and was great. After he went to the real world, and then he came back, and now he could see. I see everything. That whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. He's basically Neo now.
Yeah, he's Neo, and we saw that the Matrix movies, once he became like the one or whatever, and in this case the special. He was the movie suffered because there wasn't that struggle anymore as much, because he was basically you didn't fear for his life in any situation. So I'm wondering how they handle that. Now, a good way to handle that is to keep him give him the same personality, someone who's like very pacifistic, right? Exactly. And he's more of a pacifist than he is like I'm gonna want to build these things and or whatever. So
and that's exactly what I was thinking. Like he might end up just nerfing himself just through his natural personality,
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I thought the funniest part was when he hits the blinker to signal where, he's like, how it's like they know what we're doing. He's like, I know, that's weird, right? And he turns the turn signal and everything.
He's turning the turn signal.
I lost my mind on that one. That was hilarious.
That was super funny.
If there's more parts like that in the movie, I'm gonna enjoy this. I can't imagine not enjoying this movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, like we had talked about before, the first Lego movie was just like, I had no interest in seeing that in theaters. I saw that on a plane. I saw that on a plane, and it was fantastic, and I did not know that's what the Lego movie was. So, and that movie's success and how great that was made me go see the Batman movie like day one. And Will Arnett's just hilarious as Batman. He has to be one of the best Batmans there is. But so I don't know. I'm looking forward to this movie a lot, and I will probably see it day one, where I didn't see the first Lego movie day one. Or at all in theaters, honestly.
It was definitely one of those movies that just snuck up. It had a really, really good storyline. It had a good, solid message. One part that I really liked in it that I don't know if we're going to get in this movie is the real-world interaction.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That was one of my favorite parts, was Emmett coming to the real world, and then you see Will Ferrell, who does a really good job of being this workaholic dad. Yeah. And in his story was a supervillain. So I feel like Will Ferrell did a really good job balancing the workaholic dad and the supervillain type of thing. So you're like, oh, the kid's obviously, he's fantastic.
But it's a really good point that a big part of the emotional payoff in that last movie was the fact that there was a real world and this was all a kid's imagination. Now
Exactly.
we didn't see Lord Business in this trailer at all. I don't know if Will Ferrell is coming back to have at least a cameo in this movie. But
Yeah.
it is a good question of how are they going to resolve the fact that we know now that this is a kid's imagination, or do they just say nah, screw it, it doesn't matter, forget about that, and like that
Like, that
part.
was one of those things where, and it could be almost like a real world type of, because they could go either way with it. They could bring more of the real world into it, like maybe they're driving and they have to hurry up and get to a soccer game or something, and so that's why she's driving, that's why they're driving all erratically, but using the turn signals. So, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe something like that's happening.
Yeah.
That
Like
type of
something
thing.
that sort of mirrors or parallels the real world as being told in the Lego story.
Yeah, and maybe they have more of a glimpse, because I'm sure people reacted very positively to the real world interaction. So maybe they incorporated it more, and maybe stuff that's happening is all mirroring.
The kid gets thrown in timeout for having a dirty room, and that's the apocalypse.
Exactly, that type. Exactly. So I think that could be really cool. That's one way they could have gone with it. Or, I mean, you're right. They could have just said screw it and just left the whole real world thing out. But I hope Will Ferrell makes an appearance though, because he was a huge part of that last movie.
He was the best part.
Yeah.
Wait, he didn't die or anything in the last movie. He didn't die in there, did he?
No, they became good friends. At the end, right? Didn't they?
No,
they played
at the very
fetch and
end.
stuff.
At the very end, and then I thought the joke was they put the piece of resistance on the Kraggle at the end, and everyone said the entire movie was going to explode, and then nothing happened, and then didn't it actually explode at the end or something?
Oh, maybe. Oh, now I'm gonna have to rewatch that movie.
I know. I haven't seen it in such a long time, but it's so good. But
yeah. Well, I'm super looking forward to this movie. I think this movie's gonna end up being really good.
I'll tell you what, though, they're gonna have a hard time matching the "Everything Is Awesome" song. That thing is just like that's on my workout list.
Okay, I can't remember what the lyrics were, but they did have another song in there. And it kind of was really catchy too, so I don't know. Like, that's why it's one thing for me. That Everything Is Awesome song, I find myself to this day, that song rings through my head from time to time.
Oh, dude, I hum it every now and then for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for listening. To all of our new subscribers, hello. We have a lot of trailers to get to. We're a little behind, as you guys can see. We are filming remotely now, and we have a lot of technical difficulties to iron out while we get this thing through.
But we know that there's a lot of trailers on standby. There's a new Incredibles trailer. There's a Transformers movie, the Bumblebee trailer trailer. Winnie the Pooh, the new Upgrade 2 trailer. I know that there's like a giant list of movies. Promise you, we will get to them. It's just they might be a little bit late while we're in different cities right now.
Definitely. We will get to all of them, but comment down below. Let us know which trailers you want us to get to first, because we can do it in order. Anyway, all of our new subscribers, hello. If you are not a subscriber yet, please hit the subscribe button down below.
Then get lost.
We have... Oh, yeah, perfect. And hit the bell icon. We have some of those trailers coming out that are going to be coming out soon. We also have E3 coming up in the next on Tuesday. So a week from today is E3.
I don't think we're going to be able to live stream it, but we will give our we'll post our live reactions to it.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't sustain ourselves yet with this YouTube channel. As soon as we can, we will live stream everything. But in any case, guys, thank you.
I don't know if that's always a
live stream. Yeah, no, we're just going to live stream everything. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Let us know what you think. And as always, this is Michael.
This is Kyle.
And this has been a critique on the universe of trailers.
Later, guys.